What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, bringing to you guys my reaction slash review of Dandadan manga chapter 196. Now, we are back from vacation. Yukinobu Tatsu is back from break. We are here to sit down and read the latest installment of the Dandadan greatness, man. The work of art that Yukinobu Tatsu brings to us week in and week out, with the rare occasion that we go on break and all that. But the chapter has been out since, I think, 10, 11 in the morning. As you guys are aware, I've been away from the vacation, so I wasn't able to go ahead and, react to it when I was able to. Shout out to my boy Eden's Blue, bro. It was so good seeing you over in DreamCon. If you guys were at DreamCon and stuff, man, for those who I did see there, man, I appreciate the love and everything, man. I even got pulled up at a Kroger's, which is like the equivalent to Canada's like Sobeys, while I was out there and stuff. And it's like, oh my God, like that's just crazy stuff, man. Shout out to my boy Lixogram for that, dude. So here, let me see. I see Mugen Eclipse. I believe that's Twitchy or Vante, one of the two. But hold on, let me just let me put this in here. One sec. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me get some love over here. Before we get into the chapter, guys, I have some awesome stuff. And when I say awesome stuff, I have something dope to finally show here, because little purchases and stuff have to be made and everything, because you know how things are right now, right? Dandadan's been blowing up. The anime is gonna be coming back soon. Manga's been absolutely gas. We're closing in on 200 chapters, right? And sometimes we gotta go and pick up some new material, some new stuff to display here on the side and stuff. You guys know I always have my volumes over here that indicate what series I'm covering most of the time. Guys, what if I told you, because I know the latest volume doesn't come out till July, but what if I told you we got ourselves volume 19 in Nippon with the Count himself on the cover? We got him here, man. Look at that, bro. Volume 19 of Dandadan. It looks so clean. This thing right here is the truth, man. I'm like, when I saw this in the Kinokuniya and everything, I was like, I don't care how much. Make sure that gets out of the way and stuff. I don't know what the heck that is, but I didn't care how much it was going to cost, how much it was going to take, but we were bringing this thing in no matter what. And hopefully this will not fall. Actually, you know what? We're going to figure it out anyways before we get into the chapter, because I need to see this week, after, going on the break we went on and everything, right? I need to see what's about to go down this week, man. I'm ready for it, bro. It was good seeing you there, bro. Of course. Yes, Twitchy, I can't stay long because we'll be live in a couple hours ourselves. You look like you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed DreamCon. Twitchy, it was absolutely fantastic. I had a great time there. Definitely want to try and be able to do it again next year. Hopefully, I know it's going to be in July next year, so a little bit more hotter weather than I would like to have. But at the end of the day, we're going to try and do what we can to make sure we're there. If not, we have something even bigger on the horizon that hopefully with time and funds, I could talk about more in detail. But yeah, Kinokuniya is always a good time. Fabulous, brother. All right, let's go ahead and get into this chapter. The time has come, man. So see this, I'm telling you right now, bro, if I put this thing down, it's because right now Tatsu's got something crazy. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna put the volume over here. Once I get it broken in and everything, we'll get ready for it. This week, we need to know what the plan is that Seiko has for them damn sharks and for them damn tornadoes. It seems like she has something based on the talk and everything that's there. I'm probably going to forget some things, because again, it's been a week and everything. It's been a very busy week and all that. But I got to see for myself what is about to happen here. So let me open this up. Let me open up here. Let me open. Can you open? Oh, shit. There you go. Hold on. Oh, almost clicked the wrong thing. I didn't want to show. All right. Here we go. Chapter 196, chapters in front of us, of course, where you go to read it, Viz Media, Manga Plus. We cover the official every single Monday. Obviously, today's a little bit of exception since I'm coming back from vacation, all that, but we'll be, of course, covering the series every Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 10 a.m. I think when it drops. Either way, we're here when it drops. So here we go, man. So back on the plane, Kito family on the side, chapter 196. Let's blow away that typhoon. All right, man. Like the stream, y'all. Peace. Mugen Eclipse. Well, Twitchy more so, but Twitchy, I appreciate you coming through, and I'll definitely try and talk with you and Vante once I have things settled in terms of what I'm going to be doing and stuff. So I appreciate you coming through, man. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, bro. I need to say, Seiko better have a plan for me, man. I've waited an entire week. I know Tatsu needs this break too, but I need to see what the plan is, man. So you see right there with the Naki just sitting down on the chair, and you see Gigi. So they all the oxygen masks, what they're basically using, which makes sense because considering the crashes and all that are going on. Momo, work with Jin. Okay, so she's putting. I have to again. I mentioned this in the last chapter, but the fact that we're really making sure that Seiko has basically been through, like, she has broken ribs and she's been beaten pretty bad previously prior to being on the plane. Now she's catching some licks, and because of like how much oxygen is a big thing that's going to apply pressure on her, but she needs that in order to survive what's going on in the air. I like that that's the thing that Tatsu is basically trying to do, where it's like, we know that Seiko's a top tier, we know that Seiko is one of the top characters, at least from what we have seen so far, but to hold them down, to give the opposition some kind of advantage, to make you believe that there's a chance that we may lose this, is a very good storytelling right there. But see Momo right in between the two of them. But Gran, how are we supposed to take down that Typhoon Human? Well, we're about to find out right now, I suppose. First, use your... Bro, look at this shot, man. Oh my god. Bro, I cannot wait. I know it's gonna be many years from now until it actually happens, but when the anime gets to this stuff with sharks and tornadoes, bro, Sharknado, oh my god, I'm pretty sure that film is gonna see like a lot of numbers go up for it randomly just because of Dandadan covering it, man. But yeah, first use your powers to fish for the flying sharks. Okay. And I'm pretty sure this has to do with the warm weather thing, because there was like that and something else that they said if you take out one of those things, the typhoons will stop. Okay. Whoa. Jin, have you been properly working on your chi every day? My chi? Yes. Yeah, look, bro. Man, it feels so good, bro. When I see that pose, like, what's up? Y'all already know the vibes, man. You can use your palm wave, right? Yeah, I can do that. Go to panel right there. When Momo fishes for sharks, hit them with your palm wave and keep slamming them into the typhoon to get the two of them. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not completely like too funny form, but like just the drawing and stuff there, but Tatsu did there. Like you have like Momo basically trying to like suplex powerbomb the shark, and then you see like after like, well, Gigi's trying to basically make like waves and stuff himself, using the palm wave on the tornado. Will that work? You want me to use it from inside the plane? If you can control your chi, it won't matter if there's an obstacle right in front of you. And she's only like a demo. It's really interesting, right? Because the way that I'm looking at this right now, and I love the fact that it's an actual cat statue that gets destroyed, which of course we haven't seen our cat in a long time in Turbo Granny, and I'm hoping that in due time we'll be able to see them again. But I really like how this kind of reminds me a little bit. If y'all read Hunter x Hunter, y'all know what I'm probably going to refer to right now. But with Jing, if you know that technique, you know it's very much reminding me of exactly how that ability worked in Hunter x Hunter, is what Seiko's basically trying to demonstrate for Gigi to use. So very good inspiration, it looks like, from there. You'll be fine. You're gifted. I mean, granted, after everything that happened with Unji before in the chapters previously, man, where he's getting like dunked on, he needed to get something good coming his way. So I'm happy for him at the very least. I know you can do it, but shouldn't we be hitting the Typhoon Human with the sharks? Won't they bounce back at us with twice the force? I can't say, but if we can cool the water vapor with the frozen sharks, that's the indicator. Yeah, because if you put cold into the thing, it will enough cold. It has to be enough cold to be able to, because if it's like an in between, that's when the tornadoes are happening. But if one is like more so cold, will basically stop the thing from happening with the typhoon. So they're gonna freeze some sharks using the okay. So if we can cool the water vapors with the frozen sharks, it will quickly turn into water droplets and ice, as you see from the demonstration. Fair enough. If new clouds are able to form outside the typhoon, the eye will expand little by little, causing the whole thing to weaken. That is some smart thinking right there, man. Seiko, listen, man, we've known for a while how brilliant she is, though, at least as a character, but like we've only got to see it in spurts. in terms of like actually getting to see like what she can do and everything. More so on the combat stance and stuff. But her intellect right now, this is definitely something I'm not overlooking or underappreciating. This is something like only the top tiers can like think of stuff like that. If one like, if let's say like an Ira, if Momo were to think of these kind of things, I'd be even more impressed because it's like a young kid is able to like figure that kind of thing out. Tells you that they went to school. So in Seiko's case, it's like maybe education, maybe she's, you know, she knows these things, but you got to give it to her, man. And also, if you fire the frozen sharks at the base of the typhoon, which you're seeing at the bottom right there, it will directly lower the temperature of the sea water because that's where the most of the heat's. Now, that is very good storytelling right there, at least, and not to mention indicators and stuff too, so we all know what's going on, hopefully, myself included. Without its heat source, its engine, the typhoon will dissipate. Cool, and we'll try everything we possibly can. Wait, Granny, where are you going? And she's on the move already. I mean, listen, man. I can goon, bro. I cannot goon. But like this fit is insane for like you just we gotta read, bro. We gotta read, man. Tatsu already know why he took a break, man. Randy, where are you going? We need to get as close to that typhoon as we can, don't we? Okay. So that's gonna be the plan there. Bro, come on, man. You guys stop. Oh, why are we doing these panels, bro? I already told you I'm not supposed. Whatever, bro. Whatever, man. It's your life, not mine. What? I'm gonna go pilot the plane. I mean, to be honest though, I think that's all she can really do right now in this moment. She can't go out there and fight. The ribs are in bad shape. She's gonna need oxygen. She needs to sit down. That's what she needs to be doing. So fair enough. That's gonna be so Seiko's gonna be the one controlling the plane while they go and do this. Granny, do you even know how? Leave it to me. That doesn't answer my question. Leave it to me. Yeah, look at her reaction, bro. Just like the scrunched up face, everything too. I love it. Then you see like Momo's like, I love how her reactions change from like worried, a little bit worried, and then it turns into like the anger after. I love that, man. The old broad has no clue. Momo, let's do what we can. Hook those sharks. You say hook or cook? Oh yeah, you say hook those sharks. You got it, damn it. No, they're flying at crazy speeds. Hang on. Let me focus. And then you see one hold on, and immediately Momo just goes whew, bang, caught them right there. She said, I got this. Yeah, I mean, facts. She definitely said, listen, do we need a degree? Probably do have to need a degree to fly and stuff, but it don't matter. It don't matter whatsoever, because what matters most right now is that they got a plan and they got to execute it. So Momo goes and grabs one of the sharks. I mean, just think how crazy this is, right? These are possibly great whites. I would imagine so, based on the design and stuff, whatever. I think with this one mostly, because I know there's some tiger sharks, hammerheads and stuff. But can you imagine that there's this young kid grabbing a whole shark, how much that thing weighs, how massive that thing is, with ease, and then here we go. We're just gonna smoke them straight into the bottom afterwards and get rid of a typhoon. Like, only Dandadan could think of stuff like that, man. Dio, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? How are you? But yeah, we're in the what is it, chapter 186, page 7 right now. That we're on page 7. Okay, I got one. Woo! Nice one, Momo. Now bring it over on it. Right, look, y'all. Look at, no, give me the bell. Give me one bell. My guy just locked in. He's like, oh man. Like, now granted, that's just at the call right there, but we're trying to make sure we don't get hit with the infringement gimmick. But you know, he gets him with the hame after. Right, here goes, and you see lock on target. Now, if I get a double spread of the beam shot, I think I will love it, and I think I deserve it. So let's hope that's what the case is going to be. If it's a single, then may the art go crazy. Oh my god, it's like a torpedo. Yo, that thing is like a torpedo. Oh my god. Nah, this top half panel thing is actually crazy. You just see from the far point, right? Plane just going off, whatever. And this shark is like, just zoom right through at such a high volume speed. Yes, we did it. And you see the shark, right? Right? Toss never miss with double page spreads, facts, seasons, facts, bro. This spread is actually absolutely, bro. I don't think I have never been unimpressed at any point in time when we get double spreads from Tatsu. Like, it's like you pick and choose the right moments to indicate and use them and stuff, but like the way they are drawn, fantastic, man. Especially the key focuses, bro. Absolutely amazing. But you see the shark goes right in, and I'm pretty sure it poofed. You see they hit the salute right after it there. They're like, well, salute, but they're more slowly trying to look like, indicating what's going on. Well, it's not like we should expect immediate results, right? You're right. Let's keep going. Fair enough. But I do love the fact that we are still, like, even though we know Okuran and Momo, that is the game plan, that is the wedding that we need, and it has to be at that temple in Shimane. But I do like right now the way that Tatsu is going about this whole stuff right now with Gigi and Momo. They can still be friends despite the fact of we know where her heart belongs to, and I'm hoping that Gigi understands that, and it's more so the friendship than anything else that's gonna stay is the main thing between the two of them. So now back inside where Gigi didn't see Naki over there. Mama, Jin's hitting the typhoon with the sharks. And so a great damn fool is born. Yo. Are they wrong? I don't know. Probably not. So what should we do? Kill him? Nah. As it stands, we're up shit creek right with them. We ain't going out of our way to help. But if we gotta blow that typhoon out of the sky, then we're gonna blow it out of the god dang sky. All right, bro. All right. Jenna. Yo, this guy is not serious, bro. Tatsu's not serious, bro. Yo, Tatsu is not serious. I refuse to believe that this man came back from a break and he said, I'm gonna get serious, bro. I refuse to believe it. Naki is saying Jennifer Lopez. Like, I'm not familiar with a certain series and a certain MC who I have right there. You probably won't see it, but you actually can see that one there. But a certain MC of mine who is the number one fanboy, the number one enjoyer, and 1000% for sure is a goon who owns his own posters. That woman. Probably, I think it has to be her. But yes, prime goonery right there. You telling me that we're getting techniques involving Jennifer Lopez? Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, bro. Tatsu definitely got that on lock. Fair enough, man. Jennifer Lopez, Anaconda. Okay, there is definitely a movie reference in there for sure for that one, and that's going to require research after this chapter. But we must continue reading. Mama, you're invincible. This stance is so crazy because it's like, think of like Gear 5th, when like, or actually Gear 5th, but Gear 2nd with the pose, but it's like you're using both of them. So it's like, I don't even know. It's like a Sun Wukong type pose or whatever it may be. As you expect, she's the most powerful lady in the whole Keto family. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that means in real indicators, but I'm not sure. Jennifer Lopez Anaconda is just a perfect name for an attack. It actually is. Jennifer Lopez Anaconda. I want to know how that's gonna sound in the anime. You know what would be dope? It would be obviously, of course, a filler scene to add into the anime because obviously Naki's shows up way before, like at the beginning of the series. But if you gave us one attack, that the attack itself actually in the anime during the like Evil Eye arc, but more so like Haunted Curse House, that would be dope. Just as a little like, Easter, like here you go, like before we actually get to see it. But I don't think it will be the case. But I do want to know like how that sounds because Jennifer Lopez Anaconda. It just sounds crazy. You better not underestimate us, you SOB. I'm saying SOB instead of the actual thing because, again, we got to be careful on the language when I pick and choose. No goddamn typhoon's gonna get the Keto family. All right, I respect it though. Oh, whoa, wait, hold on. They hit the thing, it breaks open, assumingly. and they go underneath because anaconda snakes. Fair enough, that makes sense. So they're burrowing underground, essentially. What's the word? And then you see them come underneath, and they pull out a cologne. Wags, thank you for the sub, bruv. They pulled out a cologne. What the hell does that say? Ew, the worm? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Ew, the worm. Be realized, be granted. Our dearest wish, be realized, be granted. What in the hell is blood doing? Oh my god, what is blood doing? Oh, no way. No way that thing is coming back to life. No way is that thing coming back to life. No way is that thing coming back to life. Oh my god. Oh my yo. Oh hell nah. Oh yo, this is how you know the anime is like right at our doorstep, literally. That thing is back. The freaking god or whatever from Gigi's village and stuff, whatever. I'm guessing V2, his son or something. Look at it, broke through the plane. Oh no, this is not good. That is not. I mean, granted, windows and stuff are all broken and everything, right? And it's just the top part there that's like all mangled. And again, if that thing moves out afterwards, everybody's GG. Like, cause that's all, bro. Nothing is covering up that hole, man. Nothing at all. Like Vomola has a wagon there, potential with the kaiju and stuff after, but that's not gonna do anything, bro. Let's be honest, man. But you see the reaction to even from Naki. Well, it's more actually no, the fact that saying, come forth, arise. And that thing, it definitely arose. And you see the reaction on Momo and Gigi, like, what the hell is going on, man? Legitimate snake on a plane. Legitimate snake on a plane. Oh my god. This is already crazy enough now that thing's back. I mean, bro, and we still don't know what the Count is up to, bro. We don't know what he's up to. We don't know what Jet is up to, the space alien from the current stuff that we're supposed to get that backstory. We don't know what's gonna happen. We better get that backstory still, by the way, since I know I'm on the off topic on it and everything, but still on Dandadan. We got to get her backstory with Jet and an actual name and everything. But we still don't know with them, but mainly with the Count, and we're getting this right now? Bro. This is unbelievable stuff, man. The Mongolian death worm. There you go. Thank God they said the name. There's no chance I was going to remember that, man. It might as well just be like tatted on its body like gang signs and stuff. But how? I thought we beat that thing. The Grey Serpent we spent 200 years growing to its massive size, was killed by Momoyase, but the Great Serpent's will lives on. Now, how did you make that happen? Okay, we're about to find out how to make it happen. Okay. By some miracle, we found our great... Oh, no. You telling me there's more than one? Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. If they're fully realized, that is a problem. We had found our giant serpent's eggs. We hatched one of the worms and it fed it livestock to make it huge. And they were just hunting down bacon. They literally, bro, they were out here hunting some bacon, some ham. Oh my God. There's no regular, that's not a regular worm. What are you even saying? Hey man, Momo, I mean, listen, she already took care of what she needs to back then, bro. Now this is a different type of energy. But since we didn't feed it to humans, it can use suicide psychic waves, electric shock attacks, or poisonous mist. So this is like a nerf version, essentially, of the Mongolian death worm. I mean, because the stuff that it was doing back then, I'm not gonna lie, that was ridiculous. And I'm gonna have to relive that again in the anime, bro. But the fact that it gives you the chance of like a wave that goes into your brain to make you want to like just die yourself, just yeah, bro. Like, so this has to be a nerf version at the very least, right? Based on what we're hearing right now from Naki. How'd you bring such a giant thing along? Easy peasy. When you dry out a great serpent, it folds up and packs away easily. Okay, so I guess we're learning things. And when I when I want it back, I just sprinkle a little water on it and voila. Okay. Dry it out. You can compress it, and if you wet it, then it goes up. Interesting. Why does it feel like familiar to something I should know, like a waterbed? Maybe? Something like that? Shit. We don't have time to be dealing with that now. Gigi, wait, and he's hulking up right now. It's eating the sharks. Now there is a game plan. There is a game plan here. It might not be exactly what Seiko was trying to go for, but we can make the job go by a little bit faster now. Is the Mongolian death worm? If it goes and consumes all those sharks and then freezes and then gets flung into that typhoon base and stuff, that's the easiest way right there. You can go and finish this job. If that's going to be the indicator right there where Momo and especially Gigi figure out, man, that's going to be a very impressive feat. But you also have to give credit to Naki Kito for making this happen. So it's eating the sharks. Gray Serpent, please eat your fill. And then spit those sharks at that detestable typhoon. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that thing just hit the Steph Curry 3. Bang! It just hit it. Shoot them all out. And you just see all the other members of the Kito family just holding on, and they're just hitting that thing as much as possible. And you see like a gray white from the far corner, almost like it's trying to go for the attack, but I think we know it's going to get consumed at some point in time. And to be continued. No, man. Bro, this chapter kind of went by a little fast, I'm not going to lie. Damn, man. Oh, my God. Wow, bro. So, okay. So, I mean, listen. They kind of have to do this because we're going close to 200. But it needed to be done. That needed to be done, guys. The fact that we just seen that right now just happen in the exact moment and everything, bro, it needed to happen, man. Basically, from what I'm seeing from this whole chapter and stuff right now, it felt like, yeah, Tatsu kind of had to speed things a little bit up. I don't know if that was always the indicator of what they were going to do, but it's kind of almost like, you know, Naki provided them like a lob, literally, like, you know, Dwayne Wade to LeBron kind of thing. Like, it's Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan. It's basically was like one of those things, right? Where obviously if we go by Seiko's usage, her plan and all that with the sharks throwing one by one, it's going to take some time. And obviously we don't have a lot of time. So we need to get this thing taken care of before things get worse. Naki provides them an outlet, using the Mongolian death worm, consumes them all, one bang shot, and we're good to go. And if that's going to be the case, then it seems like we're going to get the Shimane by chapter 200. That's going to be a given. Now, my thing is, if you get the base of the Typhoon, does it immediately defeat the user? I don't know. Because if they don't defeat the user that way, and it's just more so stops the Typhoon, then there might be something else that they may utilize that's going to go up against them that they are probably not prepared for exactly. Unless they were to use something else entirely different. So it's going to be very interesting to see where these next few chapters are going to go in the lead up to 200, because we're going to have 197 through 199 to deal with before 200. But it feels like a lot can really do change in the next couple chapters, that this fight will reach its end, but it's just a matter of like how it's going to go about it, right? Because is it going to be an immediate defeat of the Typhoon, or is something going to jump out and we got to deal with? A lot of ways that it can go into possibly. But yeah, I would say this is a pretty good chapter. Like in terms of speeding up the plot, it's something I always appreciate when it comes to most stories. Like, again, it would be nice, of course, we want to see more of the things going down with the fights and all that, but getting to the point and making sure that everyone understands why things are being done a certain way, I can't knock it off on Tatsu. They did a really good job making it all work out. But yeah, man, a shark machine gun, absolutely wild, bro. Vinny, absolutely wild. A literal shark machine gun utilizing a serpent, just absolutely mad. But yeah, guys, that there was chapter 196 of Dandadan. And yeah, unless you guys have anything you want to add into about the chapter right now, I mean, feel free to do so for the moment. But we are going to wrap up very soon eventually. And I definitely need to get some food since I've been barely off the flight. Literally came here just to go straight into covering the chapter, because we do it for the love of the game. So, but of course, for those watching live, make sure to like the stream, and of course watch on the VOD. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, man. But yeah, dude, this chapter definitely gives me the feeling that with Tatsu making things speed up in the way they're doing right now, it definitely is starting to feel like we are going to witness a major moment go down in 200. And this is going to be the thing that bridges us towards that. So I'm looking forward to it, man. But yeah, if you guys have any more thoughts about the chapter, please let me know down in the comments below. This was really good stuff, man. 196 in a row from Yukino Tatsu. Dandadan's been hooping. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to these next few chapters. Now that we're back from break, now that we're gearing up to 200, it's going to be big time. I know that Tatsu is ready. And I hope that we're all ready, man. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know how we're feeling about the chapter. Let me know how we're feeling about the way that Naki is going about things right now. Helping him out, using the serpent. Are you guys excited to see the fact that the Mongolian death form is back? Coincidentally, in the fact that the anime is also coming back at the same time as things are going on right now. Let me know how you make of all of that, and just the way that Tatsu kind of piece everything together in terms of trying to get this dub against this Typhoon. If you have any clarifications, any input, anything you want to add about the chapter I didn't talk about that you feel is important, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you're watching live, like the stream, but if you're watching the VOD, like the video, and of course subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest that goes on here. My coverage of Dandadan week in and week out. We cover the series every single Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today was a little bit of an exception, but we're back on schedule next week. As of course, we will be covering Dandadan season 2 over on Twitch, as well as the reactions being uploaded onto YouTube. And as far as the plans for the rest of the week after, for those who will be interested in whatever, One Piece 1151 reaction, I will be streaming that later this week, and then we'll be doing a double live reaction for One Piece's anime for episodes 1131 and 1132. So those are the plans for the week. I may have some other stuff I'm going to probably do out as well. If you guys have not seen the newest Centuria video that I dropped, series discussion that I did for the series, you know, because I want to be able to talk about it a little bit more and put some people on it. Same way I did with Dandadan, same way I did with a lot of other series before. But if you haven't seen the Centuria video, definitely go and check it out. I'll probably have an indicator somewhere at the end of the video. With that all being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate y'all coming through. Obviously a little bit more later than usual, but hey man, next Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as soon as the Viz or Manga Plus has a chapter for us, we will be there no matter what. And we will be there with the greatness in my hand, boy, as we should. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care. Do.